Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pro Wrestling Ontario Bad Vibrations. I am Kevin the Intern, joined by the Honorable Nathan Savage. Nathan, say hello.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well tonight.
That's great. Someone who may not be doing too well right now is this man here, Aiden Rayne. A man with a lot of rage, specifically towards his opponent tonight, Corey Stone.
Oh, absolutely. Corey Stone and Aiden Rayne's feud has gone back since I can only remember, since stretching well before the Foundry tapings that took place in this very building at the beginning of, the tail end of 2020.
Yeah, absolute anarchy. Three men that were closer than brothers until Corey Stone decided to throw that away due to anger, jealousy, whatever that could be. We still don't quite know.
Maybe we'll find out tonight.
There's that music that we all know very well, that very creepy rendition.
Aiden Rayne waiting patiently for Corey Stone to make his introduction here at Pro Wrestling Ontario Bad Vibrations.
Him and the rest of us as well. Where is he? Maybe playing some mind games of some sort?
The look of confusion on Rayne's face.
And you know, with how long Rayne has been waiting to get his hands on Stone, you know that this has got to be pissing him off.
Well, he's usually a man that doesn't have a big, lot of patience, doesn't really have a long fuse, so it's not really the best move. But Corey Stone is master of the mind games at the end of the day.
An official doesn't even quite seem to know what's going on here. Really taking his time.
I think it's safe to say that Corey Stone is not showing up to this fight.
I guess Aiden Rayne, going backstage to look for him himself. That's a man who came here for a fight.
All right, starting things off here tonight, instead of Corey Stone and Aiden Rayne, we have Christopher Clarence versus Loon. And I did read that right. This kid's name is Loon?
It seems to be, yes. Not quite sure where he got that. Perhaps he's a bird of some sort. Perhaps he's...
Is he Batman?
Maybe he might be. He might just be very Canadian. We'll find out shortly.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Well, coming to the ring first tonight is careless Christopher Clarence.
Yes, there he is. A very angry young man, almost emotionless at times.
Absolutely. Clarence has been on a bit of a mean streak lately on the Ontario independent circuit, trying to make a name for himself, fighting tooth and nail to get to the top, and he's finally made it here for a shot in Pro Wrestling Ontario.
Absolutely, wearing that mask to the ring almost to get in the head of his opponents.
It's definitely spooky.
It's not enjoyable. I don't want to wake up and see that, just staring at me. Let's be honest.
The mask or him?
Either or.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, that mask is pretty creepy.
There's a little change of pace here.
Oh,
Okay.
He's pumped.
Yeah, we can confirm he is not a bird. He's a human being. This is Loon. Here he is.
He's not Batman.
No. But, he's got the energy of some other sort of superhero.
I think he's got all the energy that Clarence is not giving anybody.
Oh, yes.
Clarence
Perhaps he's an energy vampire of some sort.
Clarence is very reformed, ready for a fight, and Loon is just ready for a party, it seems.
Oh, yeah. One side of the ring to the other. It's a complete 180-degree shift.
All right. You ready? Ready. Ready? Ring the bell.
Referee Sean Cassidy calling for the bell. Oh, there we go. Calling for the bell. First time for Pro Wrestling Ontario in about 2 years for Sean Cassidy. Welcome back.
Yeah. And along with that, both these two men making their debuts here in Pro Wrestling Ontario.
Absolutely. Loon off to a hot start, though, ducking that line, following up with a couple clotheslines, but Clarence shoots him off into the corner and a nice shotgun drop kick.
Yeah, Clarence, very athletic for a man of his size.
Absolutely. Clarence been decimating around the scene as he hits Loon with that beautiful suplex. Goes for a cover.
There it is. Sean Cassidy making, kick out by Loon.
Kick out at Woo.
Kick out at Woon.
Kick out Woon, yes, he kick out at one, but now he's choking him on the ropes. What is that?
It's not nice. It is extremely bad manners.
Some would say wooed. Hey, I gotta be able to laugh at myself
It's
at the
okay.
end of the day.
English is my second language too. It's fine.
Beautiful execution, though, on that crossbody dive through the ropes on behalf of Clarence as he follows it up with a couple stiff shots to across the back of the head of Loon.
Oh, yes. If Clarence likes one thing, it's causing pain, it's hitting people as hard as he can, and it's hitting neck breakers like that one.
Very stiff neck breaker goes for the cover. Loon gets the shoulder up at 2, staying alive in this matchup.
Loon just not wanting to stay down here.
Well, he had a lot of energy. I mean, like, that boy looked like he was ready for a fight as he follows it up with that nice back elbow. Headlock takeover into the drop kick.
Had that one scouted, going for the cover. And a kick out by Christopher Clarence there. Not quite enough to put him away.
Gonna take a little bit more to put away Christopher Clarence in this matchup. I've seen this kid work in some places, and he can hit hard.
Oh, that he can, but this move right here is smart. You want to cut off the air supply. Oh, hey!
Talk about a cutoff. He just picked him up and dropped him right on the back of his head, rolls him over.
Absolutely deadlifting him, but not quite enough to put Loon away.
Shoulder up at 2. Christopher Clarence looks like he is losing patience a little bit. Back elbow across the back of Loon's skull.
And Loon just slowly making his way up. You know, I gotta say, this guy might not be a Loon. He might be more of a Canadian goose. These things are terrifying.
Nice stiff knee across the jaw of Loon.
All right, Christopher Clarence bringing him back up.
He's setting up here. Looks like he's going to shoot him off for an Irish whip. Sends him off into the ropes. Ducks the line, though.
Oh, beautiful cross-body by Loon. Head full of steam. Goes for that back elbow. Waiting in the corner. Oh, shotgun drop kick. Going for the cover there. And a kick out. Gonna take a little bit more to put Christopher Clarence away. And Loon, you know his gears are turning. You know he's trying to think of something.
Frustration is finally starting to show on the face of Christopher Clarence. Loon looks like he's setting up for something. What is it going to be? Clarence is ready for him, though. Sends him crashing into that second turnbuckle.
Christopher Clarence having that very well scouted, very intelligent competitor here. Bringing Loon up to his feet. And Loon reversing that into a lariat of his own, turning Clarence completely inside out.
Deep cover, kicked out at 2, and holy crap. That's a lot of energy.
He might not know exactly what to do here. Perhaps Loon's fly, right? Perhaps maybe he'll take to the skies?
Follows up with a stiff shot. Looks like he will be going up towards the top.
There it is, high rent district. The top rope. Loon's fly, here we go! No! Star Frog Splash misses! Christopher Clarence up to his feet.
Sets him up.
Swinging fall forward DDT, goes for the cover.
Hooks the outside leg.
Oh, shoulder still up.
Clarence
Loon lucky on that one, but he might not be after this flatliner. Going for the cover. And there it is. Careless Christopher Clarence picking up his first win here in Pro Wrestling Ontario at the expense of Loon, unfortunately. Sorry, bud.
Better luck next time.
Christopher Clarence still very angry young man, not at all happy with this referee. Gave you the win, man. What's wrong with you?
Great showing here from Christopher Clarence. Maybe that won't be the last time we see him in a Pro Wrestling Ontario ring.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. Glad I'm able to see you again. I had to talk to you. I know it's been a while since we've been back in PWO, but every single time we're here, I see a change in you. Like, we just spent the entire Christmas doing our stuff, but why is it every single time I mention greed or scumbag, it's like a light switch goes off on you? Like, we've been through so much. I know we started helping out scumbag at the beginning, but dude, there's like a wedge that's coming between us. Like, you are not yourself. And every time I mention their names, it's as if a light switch goes off in your head. Like, what's going on? Like, is everything okay? Hey, dude, I just wanted to apologize again for the last time. That shouldn't have happened after the match.
Definitely agree. I'm good
sorry.
with it, man.
Sorry about
Thank
that.
you very much.
No.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? What
You're gonna apologize to him?
You guys jumped me.
You know what? I'll get to you in a minute. You know it's about protecting these, right? It's what it's always been about. Since day one. What have we talked about? PWO does not have an actual tag division. So our option were the open weight title or the trios titles. Yeah, now there's the internet title, but these are the only ones that we can hold together. And you're gonna apologize to him? He was trying to take them away from us.
You attacked him after the match.
What did I tell you before? I told you by any means necessary, and he had to learn that the hard way.
Hard way. The last time we got in the ring together, I beat you. Would you like to see what happens again?
You wanna hop in there? Then let's go.
I'm good.
Let's hop in there right now, and you know what? History will not repeat itself, man. Let's go.
think so?
Come on.
Just because I wear a brace doesn't mean anything. I will take you out again. You'll find out. Anarchy will reign.
All right, continuing things off here tonight will be Tyler Arrow versus Aiden Rayne.
Yeah, not quite the match we had scheduled, but Aiden Rayne came in here looking for a fight, and you know what? He found one against a champion here in Pro Wrestling Ontario.
Absolutely, Tyler Arrow and Aiden Rayne are very, very familiar with one another with matches dating back to Tyler Arrow's very first match with Pro Wrestling Ontario, squaring off in an Iron Cup qualifier against Aiden Rayne.
That's true. An interesting point as well. That championship around Tyler Arrow's shoulder at one point was around Aiden Rayne's waist. But he was not involved in the match that caused him to lose it. You know that's got to be eating him up. And here he comes, Aiden Rayne, hoping for that fight he was looking for. Now, not quite what he was looking for. Corey Stone, heavy striker, a lot of submissions. What he ended up getting today is a high flyer like Tyler Arrows. Both men ready to go. Referee doing the safety check, as you should. Very honorable thing to do beforehand.
All right, ring ready? Harry, ready? Ring the bell.
And there's the bell. Both men coming out swinging. God. Just right after right after right. Tossing Tyler Arrow into the corner there. Big clothesline. And Aiden Rayne going for a suplex as well. Absolutely beautiful. Goes for the cover. And a kick out by Tyler Arrow almost before the 1 count. Now we're back to those right hands. And that spinning clothesline. Gotta love that momentum he's got behind it. Almost threw that bandana right off Tyler Arrow's head. We got some more strikes there to the side. Might not do a whole lot right now, but it's something that could add up later. As Aiden Rayne just relentless with these knee strikes. Going for the cover again. Tyler Arrow just does not know when to quit. Both men up to their feet. Jawbreaker by Tyler Arrow. Taking a second to catch his breath as Aiden Rayne, back elbow. And Arrow holding on to the second rope there. Possibly a DDT, maybe another suplex here by Aiden Rayne as Tyler Arrow tries to fight his way out. And beautiful Russian leg sweep. Going for the cover there. 1, 2, and a kick out by Aiden Rayne. Tyler Arrow fairly frustrated here. Hasn't had a whole lot of offense, but now he is in control. Giving Aiden Rayne some of those knees that he gave him quite earlier. And a stomp right to the side of the head. Absolutely vicious. Picks him up there, Aiden Rayne. Shots to the gut of Tyler Arrow as Tyler Arrow elbows him right in the back of the head. Not comfortable. Beautiful super kick. As he tosses Aiden Rayne right back into the corner, steps back a bit. Aiden Rayne, boot to the face. Aiden Rayne taking a second to compose himself. Crescent kick by Tyler Arrow. Beautiful. And a kick out by Aiden Rayne. And both these men, as Savage was saying earlier, know each other very well, and we are seeing that here tonight. Very, very back and forth between these two. And Tyler Arrow in the corner. Aiden Rayne in the opposite corner, stalking him. Oh, Tyler Arrow able to jump over the top rope there, get to the outside. Disorienting him, sidekick there, caught by Aiden Rayne and spun around into the Dragon Whip. Shades of Shelton Benjamin there. Tyler Arrow stalking Aiden Rayne, and Aiden Rayne with the hip toss into the second rope. You know that's going to do some damage to Tyler Arrow's legs, which is going to take out a lot of his high-flying offense and a lot of his speed. And Aiden Rayne just trying to ground 1/3 of the trio's champions there, because as we all know, once Tyler Arrow gets momentum on his side, he's going to be a hard man to stop. Aiden Rayne's got to keep him down. And as we saw there, Tyler Arrow back in control. There's that mean streak we've been seeing recently. Out of Tyler Arrow, Mike Forte might not like that very much, but we know Scumbag Yates is watching that and smiling. As he goes for the cover there on Aiden Rayne, and a kick out by Aiden Rayne once again. The tenacity of the former Trios champion. 1/3 of Absolute Anarchy. Tyler Arrow bringing him right back up. Beautiful swinging DDT, dropping him right on the crown of his head. And he's stomping him there. No, Aiden Rayne having a hard time getting himself back up there. That DDT must have knocked him right out. Oh my God! Misses that elbow drop on the apron. That's not a good day for anyone. No one. You know what they say, hindsight is 20/20. Tyler Arrow kind of regretting his decision here, giving Aiden Rayne a chance to compose himself, to get to his feet, and possibly get a bit more momentum on his side. Oh, still dazed though. Tyler Arrow able to get up on the apron as Aiden Rayne strikes him right back. Oh, swinging him over the top rope. Misses that clothesline, ducks underneath Tyler Arrow. Beautiful cross body. Back elbow by Aiden Rayne. Picking up all the momentum here. Beautiful kitchen sink. Going for the cover. Oh, a kick out by Tyler Arrow. You know, he's doing what he can, but neither one of these men can really get the other one to stay down for the count of 3. And we've seen quite some heavy strikes, quite some heavy actions in general in this matchup. Aiden Rayne taking his time. Oh, what is that? Corey Stone. What? So he no-shows earlier, and now he's here. That's what you're trying to tell me. Oh, low blow by Tyler Arrow. That new attitude. Beautiful neck breaker there by Tyler Arrow, going for the cover. And there it is, Tyler Arrow with the win. Arguably with the distraction from Corey Stone. But there it is, a win is a win. And as we know, Tyler Arrow these days does not quite care how he gets the win, as long as he gets the win. Going back to Aiden Rayne, you got the win. You got the win. You don't need to keep doing this. Taking out the fiber wire? Choking out Aiden Rayne. Come on, man. Get off him. Get off him. Finally, Forte here. Mike Forte.
What is wrong with you? Who the hell do you think you are? This is not Tyler Arrow. You don't do stuff like this. You gotta get those guys out of your head. Get them out of my head. Not you. Get them out. There's a reason we still have those titles. For what cost? You're gonna injure people every single time you're in the ring with them because of what those idiots have to say. If you can't handle it, if you can't understand it, turn in your belt. There's the curtain. Walk out.
No.
If I can walk out on them, I will. I'm not walking out on you.
Well said, Forte. These two men, closer than most brothers.
This is not you. This never has been you. It never will be.
It's about these. It's all it's been about. It's all it's always gonna be about.
Oh. That's all.
If I have to go against what you believe in and make a couple calls on the fly just to keep these, then that's exactly what I plan to do.
And there it is, statement being made by two halves of Airstrike. Both men, every week that goes by, they seem to be drifting further and further apart. And frankly, that's not something any of us want to see.
I'm so sorry. Oh, I got you, man. How's your day? Okay. Come on.
A show of respect from Forte towards Aiden Rayne. Forte, one of the more honorable members of his current team. No disrespect to the other two, or three, I should say, at this point.
Absolutely. I don't know how happy John Greed will be about this, though. All right, and our next match, Jax Williams versus Evan Greenaway. Another PWO debut here tonight with Jax Williams.
Yeah, we got a PWO debut against a PWO original in Evan Greenaway. Someone who's been with us since the very beginning. Should be interesting to see what these two have to offer.
Absolutely. Evan Greenaway has been all over Pro Wrestling Ontario, from being in the Steel City Triad in the Trios division to going to a time limit draw with our former internet champion, Wade Allen.
And let us not forget, a finalist in the Foundry Tournament.
Absolutely. And was just in the Iron Cup.
And speaking of Evan Greenaway, there he is, whole new look, same brash attitude.
2019 PWO Rising Star of the Year.
Oh yes, indestructible Evan Greenaway, one of the hardest hitters in all of Ontario, arguably.
Absolutely, and definitely a hidden gem and the heart and soul here in Pro Wrestling Ontario.
Oh yeah, someone who has definitely made a name for himself with our local crowd. Show of respect between the two. Fantastic. Love to see it. Love to see it. That lockup in the center of the ring.
Come on,
Like
boys.
very traditional lockup. I'm liking this. Something you don't see as often these days in professional wrestling.
Starting it up a little bit more pure, a little bit more classic. Pushes him off.
Good old test of strength. And here comes the momentum as Jax runs into the ropes, throws Greenaway, and an atomic drop right where the sun don't shine.
Looks like he was going for that swinging neck breaker, but Evan was going for almost for that backslide. Nice arm drag.
Absolutely beautiful sequence, beautiful transition.
Sizing him up. Jax Williams ducks over, leapfrogs over again, catches the hand. Ooh, nice stiff chop across the chest of Greenaway.
Taking him for a walk on the top rope there.
Nice.
Arm drag.
Nice lucha arm drag on behalf of Jax Williams, showing off a little bit of the skills that he learned from his trainer.
Yeah, I'm liking what we're seeing so far out of Williams.
A little bit of aggression, a little bit of technicality, but Evan Greenaway rolls him up.
Oh, beautiful. Evan Greenaway always prepared for a quick roll-up.
Kick out at 2. Jax Williams ducks that line, and then he hits him with an O'Connor roll.
Yeah, roll-up of his own there. Almost a sort of anything you can do, I can do better.
Single leg takedown on behalf of Greenaway. Steps through, rolls him through, still looking for that backslide, it looks like. Hits him, though. Kick out at 2. Rolls him through and into that lion tamer. Not quite all of it, though. Jax is easily rolling out and then has him in a cover.
I gotta say, I'm loving the chain wrestling between these two. They're not missing a beat.
Very great matchup here tonight between these two individuals. Jax Williams takes a rush at Evan Greenaway, but he sends him over the top rope.
There he is. Big strike to Evan Greenaway there.
Superman-esque punch from the apron as Jax Williams climbs to the top turnbuckle. Maybe he'll have a bit of better luck executing that crossbody. Has him in a cover.
Beautiful cross body. Shades of Ricky Steamboat there.
Kick out at 2 on behalf of Evan Greenaway.
Evan Greenaway, as we know, always a hard man to keep down. It's going to take a little bit more.
Nice big elbow drop on behalf of Jax Williams. Evan Greenaway just grasping at the front row that's not even there today because we're in a warehouse. Yeah, parties.
Yeah, can't go wrong. Love a good warehouse. Love a good brick wall, and I love a good shoulder thrust.
Clearly, Jax Williams has Evan Greenaway worked into the corner. Looks like he's going to shoot him off with an Irish whip. Oh, very stiff.
Oh, beautiful clothesline there.
Great execution on behalf of Jax Williams. Very impressive so far. Hooks the outside leg, but a kick out at 1.
Yep. Referee Brad Myers saying that's 1, and that's what it is.
Jax Williams dragging Evan Greenaway back up to his feet. Looks like he's going to cinch him in for another suplex. A beautiful snap suplex, I may add.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Julie hooks the outside leg. Kick out at 2 on behalf of Evan Greenaway.
And Jax Williams starting to show a little bit of frustration there.
A little bit of frustration, but a little bit of frustration on the face of Evan Greenaway, it seems, as well, as he's on the wrong side of that headlock takeover.
Oh, yep, that he is. Not quite sure what to call that one.
Nice submission hold on behalf of Jax Williams, just spreading back both the arms, applying pressure across the rib cage there, pushing down, trying to make Evan Greenaway as uncomfortable as possible.
I could not have put it better myself, as we got another strike fest here. Possibly going for a double underhook there, maybe a tiger bomb.
Evan Greenaway, though, reverses it with a nice backdrop, sending Jax Williams crashing down to the mat.
Evan Greenaway getting a little fired up there. Beautiful Shining Wizard into the corner.
Jax Williams reverses, though, shoots him off into the ropes. Evan ducks under, ripcord, and a stiff punch right across the face. Classic Evan Greenaway. Oh, that's a stiff elbow. Goes for the cover.
That kick out there by Jax one more time.
I mean, if Evan hit me like that, I'd just be like, yeah, bro, you win. I don't need none of that.
If Evan hit me like that, I'd have a very expensive dental bill.
Yeah. I've had too many of those this year. I am good.
No, you don't want more.
Oh! And that's what I'm talking about. You kick out, you get a stiff chop.
Yeah.
I applaud the heart of Jax Williams, but, dude, this guy hits way too hard.
Sometimes you just gotta know. You just gotta know when to say no.
Oh! Another stiff chop on behalf of Evan Greenaway. Though, like, what miles and what leaps and bounds that would do for your career here in Pro Wrestling Ontario, getting a singles victory over Evan Greenaway.
Oh, 100%. As we said, many accolades for this young man. 2019 Rising Star of the Year, finalist in the Foundry Tournament. Dropping that knee on Jax Williams, going for the cover.
Kick out at 2 by Jax Williams. Evan Greenaway now showing a little bit of frustration, showing a little bit of flusteredness on his face. Flusteredness, is that a word? We're going to roll with it. Flusteredness, it's on his face.
It's all right. We'll add it to Webster's dictionary.
Nice shoulder block of his own.
Oh, just a straight strike to the face.
Brad's telling him to bring him out of the corner.
Whips him into the opposite end. And, oh, beautiful sunset flip there.
Almost walked into it, but he's ready
Reversal
for him. Rolls him out. Both men back up to their feet now. Double clothesline.
Neither man quite able to get control over the other at this point. Many shifts in momentum. I have no way of knowing where this is going to go, quite frankly.
Newcomer Jax Williams giving Evan Greenaway a run for his money.
Oh, that he is already making a name for himself here in PWO. You know, as long as if you can stand toe-to-toe with someone like indestructible Evan Greenaway, I'd say you're welcome back.
Absolutely. Evan Greenaway telling him just to hit him as he hits him with that nice stiff forearm.
On another one, answering back, Evan Greenaway does.
Jax Williams responds with one of his own.
Can't go wrong with a good slugfest here. You know, every fight at one point will come down to this.
Yeah, but you don't want to get in a... Oh, never mind. Jeez.
Jax deciding to take a little bit more control there.
That was a stiff shot.
No more games. We're playing hardball.
Jax Williams kick to the midsection, hits the ropes, swinging neckbreaker. Great execution.
Beautiful. Put a little mustard on that one.
Evan Greenaway pulling himself up into the corner, but Jax is ready for him. Nice deep splash. Sets him up.
Oh, beautiful Northern Lights suplex of sorts.
Absolutely sends him off into the ropes. Brings him up, and a spine buster.
double A style spine buster. Going for the cover. 1, 2. 2 says Brad Myers. And I'm inclined to agree.
Evan Greenaway gets the shoulder up just in the nick of time, staying alive in this matchup.
Evan Greenaway working on instinct there. As Jax Williams brings him back up there, going for another suplex possibly. Can't quite get him up though.
Evan sees it coming though, starts to fight out of it, but Jack just clubbing the back of Evan Greenaway. Going for it again. Will he get it? But Evan's ready.
Oh! Nope. Falls right behind him. Trying to go for another O'Connor roll. Evan Greenaway holds on. Super kick.
Stiff super kick. Right across the face of Jax Williams. Evan has him sized up.
There. Oh, going for that falling clothesline of some sort. Quick roll up.
Crucifix pinning combination there. Has him up. Fireman's carry. Classic Greenaway across the back of the head.
This could be it right here. And there it is.
Evan Greenaway picking up the victory against Jax Williams here at Bad Vibrations.
Absolutely well fought by Jax Williams. Sorry, man, just wasn't your night, but you did a hell of a job. Can't wait to see you back here.
Absolutely. Great momentum for Evan Greenaway, though, leading into Redemption on April 30th. Who will he be facing? I don't know, but it seems like he's damn near ready for a fight.
Yeah, whoever he ends up facing, they are going to know why he is called indestructible.
All right, and it is now time for our main event, Pro Wrestling Ontario Internet Championship match.
Oh, that it is. 15-minute time limit as with all Internet Division matches. Here comes the challenger, the finalist in the Iron Cup, Rip Impact.
Absolutely. Rip Impact made it all the way to the finals of the Iron Cup tournament after beating up an injured Devin Parkside and then fell to Justin Sane. So now he is challenging Kobe Durst for the Internet Championship because Liam Worldwide was injured the other day, unfortunately, so our number one contender couldn't compete here tonight.
I'm sure Rip Impact himself is not complaining. He's got an opportunity, and that's all he cares about. As we've seen recently, a bit of a shift in attitude from the former high-risk hero. Kind of a prick. Let's be honest. And here comes the new Internet Champion here.
Diamond Tiger Kobe Durst taking the belt off of Wanderer Wade Allen in, as we can say, an unfortunate turn of events, but we are here today for the first title defense of Kobe Durst.
I mean, it is what it is. Wade, wishing you a speedy recovery, but the fact is, Kobe, not a horrible representative for the Internet Championship. You know, very talented young man, very well liked, but at the same time, he can flip the switch. He's got a mean streak. And when you see that shift in his facial features, you want to get out of his way. He's going to hit you hard, he's going to hit you fast, and he's going to do it over and over.
You are not wrong there. Kobe Durst has been doing this for quite a few years, smacking around his opponents, getting the upper hand, but a man who's been doing it for quite a bit longer is that man standing right across the ring from him in Rip Impact.
Well, that's true. Rip Impact, arguably one of the competitors here in PWO with the longest tenure. I feel he's trained a good amount of the roster as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely. As well as he's wrestled Ultimo Dragon. He's wrestled all over the world. He is a great, phenomenal wrestler, but that also doesn't give you a free pass to just be a jerk.
It's true, but Rip, at the same time, is also the living embodiment of the phrase, I've taught you everything you know, but I haven't taught you everything I know. He always has a couple extra tricks up his sleeve, and he's always ready to use them if need be.
Absolutely, referring to himself now as the epitome of wrestling. Rip Impact and Kobe Durst lock up, but Kobe Durst gets the better of him, pushing him back up into that corner. Rip kicking in the air.
Yeah, let's be honest, this is going to be a battle of, no disrespect to Rip Impact, of course, youth and power against experience and technical prowess. Two fairly different styles. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes down.
Kobe Durst has him in the waistlock, but Rip Impact backs him up into the corner of his own, but doesn't give quite as clean of a break as Kobe gave him.
Oh, not quite. As I said, this is not the Rip Impact everyone knows and loves. He's a bit of a prick. That's what you said.
Kobe Durst has him in a nice side headlock. We're going to see here Rip trying to get his way out of it, but he's just grabbing a fistful of the hair. Brad, very wise, staying on top of him.
And he reverses that headlock.
Side headlock takeover.
Beautiful. And there's some of that technical prowess I was talking about, always ready to go.
Looked like Kobe was going to try to get him in the head scissors at first, but just couldn't quite get it. Both men getting back up to their feet now.
Oh, yeah. Rolling him back down to the ground there, Kobe does.
Kobe just using Rip's own momentum just to bring him down to the mat, just to break the hold and create a little bit of space to get him back up to his feet. Very smart move on behalf of Kobe Durst.
But also very smart move on behalf of Rip, taking his time getting back in the ring, almost trying to get in the head of Kobe.
And then Kobe, playing mind games of his own now, is on the outside apron scaling the ring posts. Just having some fun.
It's interesting seeing Rip see someone give him the same treatment he gives others. He doesn't seem to like it.
Looks like Greco-Roman top knuckle lock, maybe a little bit of test of strength here.
Unless Kobe wants to keep messing with him a bit there.
Has him in an arm wringer. Applying the pressure, bringing him down to the knee, keeping it close to the chest, not wanting Kobe to get out, but he has him and brings him into one of his own and then holds him into a hammerlock.
Absolutely beautiful there, trying to rip that arm right out of its socket.
Rip with a few back elbows right across the face of Kobe Durst. Fireman's carry.
Very nice. Not letting go in that arm, putting him in an arm bar of his own. Oh, contorting it in multiple directions. Not comfortable. Oh, and there's the athleticism of Kobe Durst.
Coming in, striking and fighting, going for the cover. Only one. Brad Myers, I don't think quite got all of there right in the nick of time. But nonetheless, the match continues. Rip Impact in a waistlock of his own, hoisting up Kobe Durst. And he takes him down.
Yeah, Kobe Durst turning around, putting that north-south and MMA-style hold there. Rip Impact working his way back up.
Both men very skilled in technical wrestling as Rip has him in that top wrist. Sorry, top. That's a top wrist lock.
Yeah, top wrist lock. You're good, man. And ringing that arm with that elbow right to the shoulder.
Fighting through, beautiful execution.
But it goes for the bridge there, but kick out by Rip Impact. Can't go wrong with a good Northern Lights suplex. So back down to that mat wrestling there, trying to work the arm there. He's trying to.
Absolutely has him in a inside wrist lock, but then Rip gets him in the head scissors of his own, applying the pressure and then wrenching back on the neck, knowing that he needs that a little bit weakened if he's going to hit that sliced bread or ripcord later on.
Yeah, that or possibly trying to cut off the airflow as Kobe does the same thing right back to Rip, but Rip right back up. Trying to fight his way out of this. Striking his way, Kobe saying no. I'm going to hit you right back.
Nice stiff forearm across the jaw of Rip Impact. Winds him up, goes to send him up, but Rip Impact's ready and reverses.
Oh, tries to go over. Rips had it scouted and did not run with him there. Back waistlock there. O'Connor roll. Kick out by the champion as he goes to the second rope. Cross body. And kick out there by Rip Impact once again.
Kobe Durst is fired up.
Oh, that he is.
Rip Impact fighting out of it, though. Kobe Durst able to fight out of it. What are we seeing here? Both men backed up against the ropes.
They're just fighting over a suplex here. Neither man wants to give the other an inch here.
Oh.
Almost going for a slingshot suplex there, but no, Rip, not like this.
Classic vintage Rip Impact.
Is it? Is it?
It very much is. Anytime Rip has shown a mean streak, certain moves come back out of the repertoire, and they are still always fun to watch. I mean, the man just ran across the top rope.
It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch. But that is not the Rip Impact I know and love. That is not the Rip Impact Ontario knows and loves. Let's be honest here.
It's very true, but that might be the Rip Impact that finally becomes a champion in Pro Wrestling Ontario tonight.
As unfortunate as that is, you may very well be true. You know, honor is not always the thing that ends up on top. Just look at Game of Thrones Season 1.
Rather not. Kobe Durst is on his knees on the floor. Rip bringing the fight to him, but might not have been the wisest move. Oh, jeez, Rip is really bringing the fight back to Durst.
Referee Brad Myers up to the count of 4 here. These two men not seeming to be in a rush to get back. They just want to hit each other.
Hit me!
Rip just asking for a shot and gets that stiff back elbow.
There it is. We're getting back in the ring there. Rip taking it back where it should be as Kobe says, no, I'm flying right back out. And he restarts the count.
Very wise on Kobe Durst's behalf. Breaking the count. Just enough time to have Rip a little bit distracted and then come out of the ring with that crossbody, leveling him back out and evening the playing field.
100% there as Kobe throws him back in the ring. Greenaway possibly going to the top rope there, the high rent district.
Kobe Durst ascending to the top turnbuckle. Rip Impact slowly getting to his knees.
There he is. What could we see?
Oh! Pushes the official. Don't touch Brad. He doesn't like it.
Yo, don't do it. It's not nice.
Brad doesn't. No. He should apologize.
You very well should. And if someone tells you to apologize, you do it.
Rip Impact continuing the fight against Kobe Durst, just kicking him right across the spine. The wear and tear really showing on the face of the champion.
Oh, that it is. Kobe maybe regretting his decision to go up top, but that's why they call it the high-risk district. High risk, high reward. Ended up more with the risk.
Rip Impact with a disgraceful foot across the face of Kobe Durst as he just comes just fighting tooth and nail back up to his feet.
Not something that's going to hurt a lot, but it's definitely going to cause some insult there as he goes for that suplex. Beautifully executed. And Brad Meyer says 2.
Let's go, Kobe.
And Rip says count faster. Don't agree, though.
Rip Impact bringing Kobe Durst back up to his feet, but Durst able to start fighting out, but Rip is ready for him, feeding shots right back to the champion.
See, this is what I like to say. I love a good slugfest, as I've said before. A good stiff elbow.
Kobe
Both
ducks
men.
the line.
Oh! That leg lariat there.
Beautiful Rough Rider by Durst.
Almost knocking all the wind out of Rip Impact there. Kobe bouncing off the ropes. They're going for a...
Rip's got him scouted, though. No
They're
one
going for the
home.
famouser single leg drop kick there to the seated champion. And a kick out by the champion once again.
Rip Impact is looking flustered. He's looking getting angry, sorry, I should say.
I will agree. He looks like he's getting angry. I wouldn't say he looks flustered. He still looks like he's very in control of his emotions. And that's one thing that will always help Rip Impact. And another knee drop. And a kick out by the champion once again. Rip's wondering, what's he got to do? What's he got to do?
Got to hold him down for the appropriate amount of time.
I mean, we know the rules, but literally.
Crowd getting behind the champion right now. Rip Impact has a hold of Kobe Durst, sending him crashing into that top turnbuckle.
Kick to the midsection there. Kobe's trapped in the corner trying to find a way out, but he can't quite make it. As Rip tosses him into the opposite side there with authority.
Nice high knee in the corner. Headlock takeover. What we see next?
Oh, and a knee to the spine there. Call your chiropractor.
Throws him in that shin lock and just brings him right down to the mat.
Yeah, it's not fancy, but it's going to cut off the airflow, and it's going to weaken the champion. And that's exactly what Rip wants right now. He wants any advantage he can get.
Absolutely. Any bit of wear and tear on the head and neck of Kobe Durst, Rip Impact will take.
100%.
Kobe starting to fight back with some elbows to the rib cage.
Yeah, Kobe, the fighting champion that he is, ducks underneath the clothesline. Sunset flip. Kick out by Rip Impact.
Oh, and a nice stiff kick right across the face of the champion.
Beautiful.
A kiss goodnight, Rip says.
Going for the cover there. Could this be it? Maybe new champion. Nope, not just yet.
Rip Impact could have had that if he had just put a little bit more leverage on that pin. Now keep in mind of tonight's 15-minute time limit that these competitors are getting dangerously close to already.
Yeah, and you got to think, Rip's got to be aware of that. He knows he has a very small window of time to win that championship. Otherwise, it's going to be a draw. Champion's advantage means they keep the champion.
Absolutely stiff shot across the back of the head and a release German suplex from behalf of Kobe Durst.
Yeah, Kobe Durst, head full of fire here, ready to go.
Rip Impact looking dazed in the corner. Durst back up to his feet. Comes charging in. Oh!
Oh, stiff elbow to the face of Rip Impact, the epitome of wrestling, going up for a suplex of some sort. Oh, no, fireman's kick, or Falcon Arrow, my apologies.
Nobody going for that second one. Into the corner. Comes crashing down. Kobe Durst going for the cover, hooking the outside leg.
Kick out there.
Kick out at 1 by the challenger. Champion just looking bewildered, but also looking like, okay, I'll start a fight.
But on the opposite end of things, Kobe Durst, he's got to be looking at the timer as well, and he's got to think, he just needs to survive for another however much it is.
Absolutely. Kobe, that's what I'm saying. Kobe said, I'll fight, I'll play, I'll hang around. I just got to outrun the clock.
Oh, Kobe going up to the top ropes. Top rope, just one. Up on the bluffs there, looking down on the challenger. What could we see here?
Maybe looking for that patented Kobe breaker.
There it is, the Kobe breaker. That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
Jackknife cover.
Rip Impact.
Kick out at 2.
Oh my God.
Kobe Durst is shocked, does not understand, and now he is pissed.
A move that he has put away many opponents with, a move that he has won championships with, and there's that shift in attitude I was talking about with Kobe Durst. There's that anger, there's that mean streak, and there's that cut to the throat there, going for a powerbomb pile driver.
Rip has him scouted, though. Rip Impact seems like he's ready for everything that Kobe Durst has been throwing at him this evening. Nice stiff kick, step up, enziguri has him ready.
There it is. Could this be that air raid siren? There it is. Is this going to be it? Can we see a new champion? No, not just yet.
Kick out at 2 on behalf of Kobe Durst.
You can't be wasting time, man. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. You want to win, you move fast, you hit hard. That's how you do it. You don't wait.
Rip Impact dragging Kobe Durst back up to his feet. What? Oh! Durst is ready for him, though.
He's continuing where he left off.
Going for that pile driver, but Rip has him scouted yet again with that backdrop. Nice stiff back elbow on behalf of the champion.
Kobe Durst going to the second rope there. Going for a second rope Kobe breaker, but doesn't quite get it there.
Rip's got him, though. Turns him into what looks like a Texas cloverleaf.
Texas cloverleaf, Canadian maple leaf, whatever you want to call it. There it is.
Kobe Durst, will he tap? Internet Championship on the line as he's grasping for that bottom rope, and Rip drags him back to the middle of the ring.
He just needs to hold on for a little longer. Oh, there it is. He gets to the rope. We're good.
Kobe Durst just looking exhausted, thinking, okay, 1 more minute.
And Rip technically staying within the rules, holding on till the count of 4. Well, it's a technicality, but it is within the rules.
Absolutely, Kobe Durst looking like he is having a hell of a match right now.
Come on, Kobe!
What's Rip doing?
Oh, no.
No.
Okay, Rip, this is a bit far. Even for you. Put it down. Don't do it like this.
Referee Brad Myers doing the right thing, getting in the way, but Kobe follows up with that nice stiff shot, but that kick across the face.
Kobe, the ever defiant champion here. Rip going for that sliced bread. Kobe reverses it.
Rip grabs the rope. Forced to break the hold.
Oh, okay, there it is. It goes for that sliced bread. Could this be it?
Chew and
there it is.
Using the same fun, amazing tactics he's picked up recently. Rip Impact, our new Pro Wrestling Ontario Internet Champion.
I mean, if it works, it works. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I don't agree with it, but I'm sure he's proud of himself. And that's all he cares about, quite frankly.
I mean, at the end of the day, Rip Impact came out victorious. He's heading into redemption, the Pro Wrestling Ontario Internet Champion. Yeah, that's what I just said. Thank you all for joining us here tonight for Pro Wrestling Ontario Bad Vibrations. I've been Nathan Savage. He has been Kevin the Intern.
That's me.
And we will see you all at Redemption.
Oh, yeah.